Yeah, we should have started with Guess Who's back. back. No face, but tell your friend. Yeah, actually, there was somebody at work. I won't say names because but they were telling me like, hey, the first episode you and Sam do again. I'll tell you after we're done recording, but they said you should like call him a loser, and I was like, why? Why'd I call him a loser? Because he moved up, bro. He moved up, bro. I'll tell you after we're done shooting.
That's super weird.
Hey, I'll tell you.
People are weird.
I thought it was funny, like the way they delivered it. I mean, not like loser in a bad way, but I'll have to explain to you after. But it wasn't like bad. It wasn't like in a bad way. I was like, hey, I'm not gonna do all that. But you know what I mean?
By proxy, I've been called a loser by some guy I don't know.
Yeah, because then I turned to them and I was like, hey, I should be like this. You're a loser, bro. You moved up. You got a higher paying job, dog. You're a loser, bro. And they just started dying, and I was like, hey, you want me to do that? You want me to start the show? Well, because in previous episodes, I have talked about how you moved up, and I was like, hey, everybody give Sam a fucking... My boy's a fucking... He's a money maker, dude. He's in motion, dude.
Sea-level narf.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this is the first time you've been back in a while since month
or so.
Yeah, a month or so. Well, and by the way, guys, there's scheduling conflicts. He got sick 1 week. I got sick multiple times. This guy's had to go through like manager stuff. So
training.
You know what I mean? It's not easy when you're making more money now, right? They say that the more money you make, the harder your life becomes.
Yeah, the more work you do.
Which I'm
fine with. Like, honestly, I've enjoyed... Like, I love like our electronics team that we had, but
yeah.
I like having something to do all day.
Damn,
like,
well, it's true. I mean, hey,
the slow pace and it just
wasn't working for you.
Burned me out, honestly.
Well, hey, man, we all say we're proud of you, so I'm proud of you, man. And a lot's happened since me and you have, done this. So
yeah, I know
the Hulu shit, you getting promoted. A bunch of stuff like
Jack Doherty getting in a car accident. That's crazy.
Begging for money on TikTok Live. He was begging for money on TikTok Live. So, and there's a lot of stuff. Dude, this happened at the beginning of the year too. I took a break from podcasting for a while at the beginning of the year before me and you started doing this. That was when the Cat Williams thing happened. The Miami UFO. The Miami UFO thing happened this year. The Miami Mall incident where they said aliens were there, which they weren't, but you know what I mean?
Good thing we were in our groove when the Kendrick and Drake beef.
Oh my God, yeah.
Imagine if you were on a break during that.
I would have unbraked me. That's probably the only thing that could take me back from a break. And honestly, it sucks.
He just told me earlier that he has sympathy for Josh Giddey getting trolled in his comments because it relates to Drake.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you go onto those comments. Imagine. I know no one wants to.
This guy.
No one wants to imagine, but imagine you go on those comments and you see people calling you a PDF, bro, and you're not a PDF. That would hurt.
Well, what if you are? What if you're Drake?
Yeah, and you can't show the world that you know what I mean? Okay, so think about it, right?
Like, what proof can you show against it? Like that's the weird thing. Like, I can't show you a screenshot of me not being a predator.
You're right, dude. You're right. There is not really a way to, how can I prove, if I was to ask you, or vice versa, if you would have asked me, hey, Andrew, show me proof you're not a pedophile, I can't.
Yeah, I cannot create that.
Well, I'm going to show you each DM. This girl was above 18. Even then, it's like,
I got a picture of her ID right here.
Yeah. Like, at what point does, that...
Do I have to show you every single person in my phone? That's crazy.
Yeah, and again, at what point does... Again, okay, so imagine, both sides would say this, right? Like, hey, if you're not mad, you're a pedophile. He's not mad enough. Then if you're super mad, hey, he's too mad. He's a pedophile. Like, there's no winning, and we know that. It's the internet, right? So, Josh Giddey, bro, you shouldn't have left that comment, dog. Who cares?
Josh Giddey is more suspect than Drake.
Yeah, because Josh Giddey literally slept with an underage person.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did. I mean, the girl, he said she lied and didn't show her ID and all that. And people like, well, why didn't you double check? Why didn't you triple check? When you meet people, that's not the first fucking thing you think of. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's not
like,
though,
hey,
Sam.
Can I check your ID?
Can I get your birth certificate? Did you bring your birth certificate? I mean, I'm sorry. I know I'm not trying to defend
You're at the club,
but I'm sorry.
Where you had to get an ID to get in, so 21 and older, and then you meet this girl. You're not thinking, oh, she's underage.
Yeah, you're not thinking that. I'm sorry, and I'm not. I know
and
people...
you're probably lit.
People probably gonna be like, hey,
We're just defending pedophiles.
yeah, that's literally how this. Our first episode back together, we're defending pedophiles. That's insane, dude. Damn,
I don't condone pedophilia.
Yeah. Disclaimer at the bottom.
Or participate.
Yeah, we don't. I don't. Actually, the DAP comes out of the closet and starts packing me out. Like, yeah, no, sorry, bro. I didn't mean to defend Josh Giddey. I'm sorry. Put the pitchforks away. Put the pitchforks away.
It's nice being back, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing, man. Yeah, no, guys, sometimes life happens. One of the biggest lessons I learned, though, recently was, I went like years with no breaks. I literally did not break for being sick, with family drama was happening, nothing. And I learned it's important sometimes. And, there's times when, like, if you, Sam, are going through something at home and you're like, hey, Drew, can't shoot this week, we should be able to tell each other that, bro,
Yeah, I agree.
I don't want to force you to record for what? Like, we're not making money off this chat. Like, nothing's happening yet. So, like, why would I be like, Sam, you need to show up?
The second that starts happening,
I might have to show up if my dog dies. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Like, if my dog dies and we're making money, like, sorry. The show goes on, right? But,
exactly.
But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like, like, it's important. Like, again, he got promoted. He had stuff to take care of. I was sick, not feeling good.
I think that mental health is so important. It's one of the most under-talked about things in this world. Like,
especially for men, man.
We all deal, like us men, women, we all deal with so much different experiences,
100%, man.
And we all digest it differently, So it's just important to, like, think about yourself every now and then and not everyone else around you,
Yeah,
because so many people are like I'm a people pleaser, so it's really hard for me to be like, hey,
and I thought I was a people pleaser.
I'm not gonna be able to do this because I feel bad, because I'll feel bad,
Yeah, same. Yeah, no, I get it, man.
So
100. I share the same sentiment, and that's kind of what put me in that position in the first place. I was so, like, trying to please my brother and my cousin and all these people who don't give a fuck about me, and now look at it. Like, I don't even talk to these fools. You know what I mean? So, like, I put so much, like, stock in those people, but that at the end of the day, you're right, man. So, and for the people watching, take that advice, bro. Like, if you have something going on, bro, take care of that. We just went from pedophiles to mental health issues to Josh Giddey, and now we're gonna go to Agatha all the way.
Wait, one more thing before we talk about Agatha All Along. Speaking of Josh Giddey, the NBA preseason, it's back. The NBA's back.
Yeah, I've been so focused on fantasy football, by the way, that I'm sorry.
Like, I'm happy. It is preseason. So,
I'm number one in my fantasy.
But yesterday, that Knicks and Timberwolves game was absolutely lit. Dante DiVincenzo, who just got traded from the Knicks to the Timberwolves, told Tom Thibodeau, the Knicks coach, "Hey Thibs, thanks for trading me."
He told him that
while he was shooting free throws.
We got Cat's like, "Hey, thanks for trading me, coach." I can't believe Cat's on the Knicks, bro. That's crazy.
That is weird.
It doesn't look right, dude.
The NBA is sick right now. It's in a great spot. If you guys aren't, like, avid fans or you've turned off your fandom, this is a great year.
I'm just gonna say it. We need Kobe back. You know what I mean?
We got Shea. Shea's basically Kobe, but better.
That's crazy. He means that too, by the way. I know we do a lot of satire on the show, but this guy fucking literally, I know you mean what you just said, so I'm not even gonna, what I mean? Does it deserve a response? Yes, but I'm not gonna give into that. No, but it's
debate
true.
Me.
We have another friend named Jose. He be making some crazy Kobe jokes, and I'm like, hey, you're lucky you're my friend. You know what I mean? Because if you said that stuff you said about Kobe online, dude, you might not have
Kobe. He's one of the most skilled players, but I think that Shea's a more efficient Kobe.
Hey, I mean, someone's gonna have to. This is the problem with those type of debates, right? Someone's gonna have to eventually be a more efficient Kobe in the future, right? Someone's gonna be better than Jordan someday. Someone's gonna be better than Tom Brady, and
I don't know about Jordan. LeBron tried. Maybe Victor. Who else?
Maybe Bronny, dude.
I don't think I'll live to find someone better than Jordan, but maybe.
When you say better than Jordan, do you mean like accolades or skill? Because there's clearly people skill-wise better than Jordan, right? But
the accolades mostly. I mean, like, he just had such a dynamic career, and at every level he was a winner.
Yeah, and I think
except for when he played baseball.
The shoe cement.
And then, like, it's like with Connor. There's always going to be those fans who are just, they think Connor's the GOAT because he's one of the biggest draws. Michael Jordan was the biggest draw in maybe all of sports ever.
Yeah, and his shoes like get people killed. So.
Like, I mean, he still makes billions of dollars off his shoes every year.
My shoes don't get people killed. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, you know what I mean? I don't got. First of all, don't got shoes, and I've never seen someone get killed over Shaqs.
No.
No one's out here killing people over Shaq shoes. I'm sorry, you know. So when you get so big that your shoes kill people, hey, bravo, you're the GOAT, dude. Because I'm sorry, no one never heard someone get killed over Kobe's, Kyrie Irving shoes, and ones, Shaq's,
Luka's, yeah.
Luka shoes.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. No one. I've never seen. Someone would probably.
I've never seen someone wear Luka's in public. So.
I might. Someone's like, "Here, man, you look poor. Have some money." Like if they see you with some Lukas on, hey, you need this more than I do.
Yeah, I like the Luka's. I think they're nice. Maybe that's a hot take.
They're nice, but they might be. I didn't even. This is the first time I heard Luka shoes. So
but I mostly wear Kobe's. But when I hoop, I don't look like a hooper.
I'd be wearing Crocs. Bro.
At the heart, I've been playing 2K for the last like month straight.
So you're a hooper. You've been playing 2K for a lot. You said a month straight.
Yeah,
you're a hooper. Hey, this guy's you are. But don't let anybody tell you different, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I play Madden all the time. I'm literally a pro at
He's a gridiron god.
Yeah, literally, because I play Madden.
Yeah.
If someone tries to say differently, bro, play me at Madden then. You know?
Exactly. Play me at 2K.
Play me at NCAA, Madden, whatever you got to do.
Check your playtime on 2K, and then we'll see who's more of a hoop head.
No, you're more of a hooper. No, for sure. Out of us two, yeah, you, hands down. I'll give you the flowers, dude. I know. No need to debate that, dude. No need to check the stats, because mine's lacking compared to that, so.
But anyway, Agatha All Along, incredible. I think that with Deadpool and Wolverine and Agatha All Along and everything we're hearing about with Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom, and I'm pretty deep in the scene, so I've heard a lot of like plot leaks and stuff like that. Here. I'm so excited for Marvel and where it's going.
Me too, man.
I'm a little bit scared because apparently the new Captain America test screenings went really bad.
Hey guys, P.S. Captain America's black.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey,
scary.
Didn't know that. Yeah, didn't know that. Don't tell my grandpa. You know. He's like, hey, that new Captain America's not black, is he? No, Grandpa. No, I mean, nah. We just gotta see the movie. I'm lying, Grandpa. He's black. So.
But really, with like everything that they're talking about doing, obviously I love Elizabeth Olsen. I think that Scarlet Witch is probably one of my favorite comic book characters of all time. Her drastic changes in stories all the time in the comic books and even in the movies and shows. I love everything they're doing. They're planning on doing another spin-off show of WandaVision.
I heard
with that same cast. I think 2 more, actually.
I heard that, yeah. They know she's one of the biggest characters in Marvel, period. They should be having her and featured in more stuff, you know?
Yeah, I'm just so excited with where Marvel's going.
I just can't get on the Agatha train with you, man. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
you haven't even watched it, bro.
And I know, and I'm going to sound like a huge hater.
You are a hater, bro.
I just...
Maybe you need to hate me once.
It looks like a show made for wine moms, bro. I'm sorry, and like I get
Twitter.
it. I get it. Yeah, it is a Twitter comment. That's actually where I got it from. Actually, so he called. Yeah, that's a good one. No, it is. I got it from Twitter, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But he was just about to mention Deadpool and Wolverine. Amazing movie. But Agatha, what did you do? Okay, but Agatha comes from that previous like that previous. Yeah, it comes from that experimental era where like everything had to be an experiment, and like that's where it comes from.
In Phase 4 of Marvel, WandaVision and Loki were the 2 best shows by a mile.
100%. I think you might be the reason I watched Loki one. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
And I think that Agatha was one of the stars of that show. Like, she had that song. Everyone was singing, it was Agatha all along.
You know, you're actually and I'm not joking, but this isn't a satire, but you're the only person I've ever heard that says they like that show.
WandaVision?
No, not WandaVision. No, Agatha.
Really?
Yeah, so when you told me that you were singing its praises, I was interested in actually watching it because I was like, oh, you know, Sam's like the only person I know in real life who likes that show. And I take your word on shit, like, seriously. Like, if Sam says, hey, this movie's good, this show's good, he has good taste. So I'm like, oh, I gotta watch it now, because if like all my other friends are saying it sucks, The fucking reviews are saying it sucks. The critics are saying it, you know, whatever. I'm not the critics, but you know what I'm talking about, right? And then you're singing its praises. I'm like, okay, I gotta look it up. I gotta see.
I think it's really good.
What is the Rotten Tomato score? Like,
I
so
was
is it like
just
liked by the
looking-
credits?
I was looking at that up.
Because I know the critics always fucking shill Disney crazy, dude. No matter, even if the show's really bad. You know that too, Sam.
Oh yeah.
The critics just shill Disney out the cahoot, dude. And while you look that up, it's not that I won't watch it. I'm planning on watching it. I don't know. I'm kind of burned on them for a little bit. You know?
Dude, it's doing really well.
Oh yeah, the critics and the fan score.
I told you, bro.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna give it a chance. No, I mean,
you gotta trust
I fell
me,
victim
bro.
to Twitter.
Like,
I fell victim to
it's
Twitter.
so annoying. You're one of them, dude.
I did,
You're literally one of the people that frustrate me so much. These people that don't give things a chance. They just start. I've done it too, but it's frustrating. Like, everyone is automatically just hating on something.
Yeah, because they think it's gonna be woke and women and wine moms. Like I said, wine moms, and it's like, because that's what Marvel's been pumping out.
Right.
You know, like I kind of think Marvel did this to themselves, low key. Like if everything wasn't like a woke piece of shit TV
I think
show,
that
like maybe people wouldn't.
Once I saw Catherine Hahn, Catherine Hahn is incredible. Agatha.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I saw her and Aubrey Plaza.
I love Aubrey Plaza.
That's a killer duo, bro.
Yeah, she's. Oh my god.
That is a killer duo. Aubrey Plaza, round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause for Aubrey, dude. Especially the actress, bro, who plays Sophia Falcone in Penguin. Oh my god! Not only is she scary, she's good looking, kills the role, and I don't know, she might win an Emmy for that role. You got to watch it.
Yeah, I was planning on watching that.
I mean, the
tonight,
Penguin's
actually.
not. This isn't up for debate. This guy, you have to watch Penguin. I mean, I know you're telling me to watch Agatha, but like Penguin,
You have to watch Agatha.
how many episodes is Agatha out right now?
6, 7.
And what? How many? What's the runtime? Half hour, right?
45 minutes to
Not
half
bad.
an hour.
Okay, man, I'll watch it, bro. I'll watch it for you, dog.
It's good, bro. It's really good.
I mean,
you gotta go in with just have fun with it. It's not the most serious thing. It has its serious moments.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it. I mean,
it's Catherine Hahn.
What do people? I mean, the people who hate the show too. Like, listen, man, it does get kind of annoying and redundant to go online and every single thing is woke this, woke that. I mean, bro, what are you guys talking about? Like, if everything's woke to you and pieces of shit and this and bad writing, then stop watching it then, dude.
And we've had several shows with women as the lead that we've shit on.
Actually, I have to take back what I just said, because me and you've made fun of people who say stop watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, whoa, bro, whoa. I had to reel that in. I have to reel that, because we literally have, me and you have made fun of people for saying that. Like, hey, if you don't like it, don't watch it. No, but I mean, it does get kind of annoying. Okay, I get it. There is a lot of woke shit in Marvel. I agree with you guys. I do, and I understand. But sometimes it just gets redundant to go online, especially Twitter, and you can't even have civil discourse anymore, dog. Everything is like a culture war, and it's like sometimes it gets to you. That's what I was trying to say. Not like if you don't like it, don't watch it, because I fucking think that shit's corny. Like, if I genuinely love something and I don't like it, I don't want to say, you don't like it, don't watch it. Yeah, you guys got me, dude. You guys got me, dude. I couldn't let that one slide, dog. But I do take your opinion on stuff seriously, so I'm gonna give it a chance.
Yeah.
You're one of the few people I know that if you say something's good, I'll be like, okay, yeah, Sam usually is right about that. I'm gonna give it a chance.
Especially when I cook. If it comes to food.
Yeah, you're a dude. I kind of view, so he made meat for tacos one time. Carnitas, yeah, sorry.
Man, you're Mexican.
Yeah,
dude, we were calling him he's a fake ass Mexican.
Just call me a fake beaner, dude. You can call me. I'm Mexican, you call me beaner if you want to. I'm giving you the B word pass, dog.
I don't know if you're Mexican enough, though, for me to call you that.
No, I'm not. But I look like with the cowboy hat and stuff on you. And I'm wearing gloves inside.
What are the gloves? Are these Christmas gloves?
Yeah, they are. I wanted to look cool inside.
Why do you have snowflakes on your gloves?
Well, for this specific episode, I don't feel good, so I'm trying. I'm warm. I'm warm. Yeah, I'm trying to get warm, but. And then also, because you came here with that fucking flamingo shirt, dude.
Fit, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm gonna just wear a normal tee, and you're out here with a fucking flamingo shirt and a blazers. You know what I mean?
I came with the drip.
Yeah, you did. And I still think I'm underdressed compared to this guy. I am underdressed. This guy has a flamingo and a fucking Bulls hat. He has a Bulls hat, a Blazer shirt, and a flamingo shirt.
Well, here's the problem. I don't have any Bulls jerseys that are current players on my team. So I had to wear a Blazers jersey because I have a Scoot jersey. And I had to represent my Bulls who did lose about 5 minutes ago. But
Oh my!
R.I.P. Josh.
Shout out to Josh Giddey.
R.I.P. Josh.
Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, if I was his teammates,
We were going, like, we had one of our starters in this game. So
hey, it's preseason, right?
they had all of their starters.
I don't know
except for
about the
Chris
Bulls, but
Middleton.
I'm number one in my fantasy league, so that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Like,
the
you
Bulls.
guys
I
can
hope
stay-
you lose. Legit, I hope Zach LaVine has an incredible season just to get traded. And I hope we win 0 games this year.
Yeah, that's because you guys can get a good pick.
Yeah,
right?
I am
Maybe get the next Wemby.
Cooper Flag. They're calling it capture the flag this year.
That's imagine you're about to get drafted, and that is what they're calling it. Bravo.
Because his last name is Flag.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to be called that? You know what I mean? Capture the flag. Hey, do what you do. That sounds amazing, dude.
He's incredible.
Hey, now I did mention earlier that we've missed a lot, right? Now there was gonna be there was an episode me and Sam had planned a couple weeks ago where we were just gonna talk about like crazy UFO theories and all that stuff, right? And then I think it was you got sick.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, and I
sick.
was okay. So like, hey, let's just push it back another week. You know, it's fine. We're not like like it's fine. I can just shoot like a quick little whatever. And then I had to change that because like some real, like not just theories, bro, like some real shit came out. And I'm like, Sam, we have to talk about this, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is something that is like probably not going to get covered. And if I even use this term in the title, the government's going to apparently watch us. We're going to get
I think we should go for it.
Yeah, Immaculate Constellation, dude. There, I said it, dude.
Immaculate Constellation.
Yeah, and why are we saying that? Because there was a bombshell whistleblower report that just dropped, right? And so this whistleblower went to Congress. He went to a journalist named Michael Schellenberger. Sorry. So he goes to Michael Schellenberger. He goes to Congress, and he drops this crazy report to them where he basically says that the Pentagon has a secret program where they do UFO crash retrievals and a whole bunch of other shit. And the journalist Michael Schellenberger, like he had like his sources. He checked the guy out. I watched the interview with Russ. He literally says, I vetted this guy. I made sure he was who he said he was. Other people who have been in higher, positions like him collaborated and said what he's saying is true. The people that he showed in Congress said, yep, this guy showed it to you. So this looks legit. They even said that the term Immaculate Constellation was being like target. Like if you were to type that into a search engine or you use that term, those two words together, that you were being watched by our government. Because they wanted to know why you were using those two words together. That, bro. And I saw a thing on Twitter, Sam, where they were talking about on Google the day David Grush like went to Congress or the day David Grush went public. Like that term was like being searched on Google at like a high spike.
Crazy.
Why?
It's scary, honestly. Like, we've talked about the government possibly hiding things like this in the past, and it's scary because what I told you is the reason would probably be they're afraid at some level.
Like, did you hear the reports recently about like how there was supposed to be these James Webb Telescope developments where like something huge is coming towards Earth and it's course correcting itself? You heard about that, right?
Yeah.
And then you heard about them saying that there's like
Radio signals, basically.
and like city lights on different planets and all this like crazy stuff, right?
Yep.
And then this report comes out, but this one seems more real than the James Webb Telescope stuff. This one seems the most real.
Yeah.
Now we've heard from people like David Grush and a bunch of other like people in that field that like, yes, the government does have a crash retrieval program. They have been doing this. They've been doing it on different countries' soil too. Like they'll just go over there and do it without even asking type shit. But this report right here, I think this might be the beginning of what we've wanted all along is this actual disclosure of truth.
Yeah.
Now, what I do want to talk about before we get into what we think this actually is, this is 100% illegal. This program is illegal. It goes against our Constitution.
It does.
Because they're hiding it from Congress. We need oversight, right? They're hiding it from Congress. They're lying to senators. They're lying to these people and they're lying to the public and saying that, oh no, we don't have a program like that. That we don't have. There's not enough proof that this is actually no. You guys, you understand like this. Take away the alien aspect, the UFO aspect, and for 1 second, we're gonna zone in on this. What they're doing is illegal. That's scary.
It is. It really is that they have that much power. And it feels like, I hate to say it, but it feels like communism, in some sort of weird way. Like they're hiding all this information. They're controlling what we can say on the internet. Yep. I mean, it's at a limited level. I mean, you could say a lot of crazy stuff.
You can say a lot of crazy. Yeah, you can. Actually.
But any level of control is manipulation of the media and the truth. And that's what we deserve. That's what our country was built on, is the truth and freedom and our right to bear arms and all these other things.
I love the way you're talking another. No, but it's true, man.
And it's scary that without any like change in governmental practices, this is happening.
They're taking our tax money. They're lying to members of Congress. They're like literally, it's illegal. And it's like, okay, so what happens now? Do these guys get in trouble? You know they're not going to get in trouble, right? So like what? So why do we have to follow the fucking law? Why do we have to follow the rules if these fucking people don't have to follow the rules?
Exactly.
You know what that sets? That's why it's scary, because what? So you guys can, if I sent this guy $600 for rent, you guys can track our bank account, but I can't track you for taking billions of our tax money.
And where that's going.
Where is that going? Huh? Yeah, where the fuck is that going? You could track me for sending him 600. Can't track you. It sets a very scary standard that these people can just easily do that, break the law. They're breaking the literal Constitution. Like that's what they're doing. And then everybody's like, hey, everybody's, because we still have to go to work and pay our bills and all the shit and nothing changes. So that is one aspect that kind of blew my mind. But the second aspect, what it could be, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. For the last couple months since me and you went down this rabbit hole together, you show me some, crazy ancient alien videos and just, conversing with our friends. I'm starting to think that it's us, bro.
It's us?
Now, I'm going to explain this, but I think that after World War II, we brought the Nazi scientists over in Operation Paperclip. They were already working on this type of technology or, reverse engineering. At some point from the late 40s to the early 90s, we discovered a way to reverse engineer these craft. And I think that's what you're seeing in the skies now. In the past, it very well could be extraterrestrial, or it could have been a past civilization. Who knows? Or they could be leaving it. There's a running theory that the craft gets left behind as like a gift. Like, hey, leave it behind for them and see what they can do, right?
Exactly.
But when they say it's a national security threat, I think it's because they have reverse engineered these craft since Operation Paperclip. They reverse engineered it. They just don't want China and Russia to know. Because if China and Russia know that, like, okay, for instance, the MH370 plane, the one that disappeared in Malaysia?
Yeah.
Now, there's a guy named Ashton Forbes who's been doing some crazy, crazy research behind that incident. He went on Candace Owens. He was going to go on Rogan. He got really popular on Twitter before it became X because of that case. After listening to him and watching his videos, I'm convinced that plane was fucking hijacked by orbs. Have you seen the video of the 3 orbs like circling the plane and it disappears?
Yeah, I have.
Now, when he went on Candace Owens recently, I watched it, and I'd already known about him before this video, but I think he's right. I think the American government was behind that, because the guy who killed Osama bin Laden even tweeted and said it was our way to show China. It was a show to China.
Oh, wow.
The guy who killed Osama bin Laden tweeted that, like, hey, it was us basically showing China, like, hey, without telling China. Because if China sees that video or sees the footage of that plane getting abducted by orbs and it just fucking disappears, that's showing the whole world, look what we have. How do you stop that? So when they say it's a national security threat, I do believe that, because with this technology in the wrong hands, let's say you get a terrorist group who,
Sounds like it's already in the wrong hands.
yeah, now it already sounds like it's in the wrong hands. But let's say you get some random terrorist group who's like, hey, and imagine them, because we're talking about 0 point energy too, right? These things don't fly normally. They don't fly through the sky they don't fly normally. We all know that.
Yeah.
And the power that it would take to probably run something that does anti-gravity, you're gonna need 0 point energy. And so Ashton Forbes is basically on the forefront of, hey, they know about 0 point energy. They have access to it, and they're hiding it from you, the public. They're lying to you. Because the rabbit hole can go, hey, you know what Project Bluebeam is, right?
No.
So Project Bluebeam is basically the theory of a fake alien invasion.
Okay.
That at some point in the future, they were going to start...
The government will do a...
Yeah, they're going to put out all this alien stuff, the UFO stuff. They're going to talk about, like, aliens are bad, and they're coming to, like, and we got to be the saviors, right? And what could get the entire world to join as one?
And that's it.
Would be aliens. We all come together, we destroy the aliens and defeat them, and then we become a one-world government. You can't get a one world government how we're doing it now, because everybody's territorial, right? Country versus country, skin color versus skin color. But hey, the threat from above, that could get everybody to unite and become one world government.
Some of them might be like, that's my savior.
Yeah, maybe. And some people might think it's God. Some people might think it's the devil. Like, you know, because you do hear about like the whole demon aspect behind it, right? So either way, if it's us with the technology, if it's us reverse engineering technology that was left behind by a previous civilization or extraterrestrials, whatever the fucking case is, what you're doing is illegal. It's illegal. It's just straight up, and it's what it is. And like, I mean, at some point, because the place me and you work at, like, there's a lot of people who come through, and even at previous jobs that I've had, especially previous jobs, the people that come through, imagine telling them this, right? That not only do they not care, they're not going to comprehend it, they're not going to understand, hey, and yeah, they are. So when you tell people this type of stuff, hey, the government, the Pentagon has a secret program called Immaculate Constellation, where it's a UFO retrieval program, and you tell people that, and it's like,
what are you talking about? I'm just getting my groceries.
Hey, if you vote for Trump, I might not have to be your friend anymore. Like, you know, that's what we're at, and it sucks because you might be my only friend, bro, that I can actually have these conversations with. And no matter how crazy I get, because I've been crazy enough to get on Hulu before. Let's be real, right?
Yeah.
Like, I got featured because of the lizard talk. I fucking
Still
trolled.
Get behind that one.
I trolled people on the and got onto, and he knows it was a troll because I tell him it is. Like, I love amping it up and like making you guys cringe, but
Totally.
I believe in it, but it's a troll. You know?
he believes in it.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I'm surprised you never heard about Project Bluebeam.
I probably have. I'm really bad with names of like project now. Like that doesn't stick in my head.
What do you think it is? Is it us? Is it aliens?
I think it's them. I think it's aliens. I firmly believe that.
Are we working with them, or what do you mean?
I think that we are in cahoots at some level, and we're like, didn't the video say that they were in like communication, like that was part of the allegations, that our government is in communication with alien life forms, and we're there. It's all getting hidden.
Yeah, because I think it's also future us too. Like, it's not really like, what if they're from Earth? You know.
Yeah, I've heard that concept. We've talked about that.
You've heard the term ontological shock, right? I mean, you've talked about that before, right?
Yeah.
Where like, I actually don't think the biggest shock would be finding out that there's life out in the universe. I think that's given, right?
Yeah.
I actually think the biggest shock would be to tell the people of Earth, like, hey, we're not alone on this planet.
Yeah, that's always been my concept behind why why they would hide this information from us, is I think it scares them on how we're gonna react.
Well, how do you? Okay, so if you tell people like, hey, there's life out in the universe, yada yada yada, I think we as a society can comprehend that, right? Mm-hmm. We're not like completely dumb, like we are, but we're not. So but if you told us like, hey, we're not alone on this planet, and we're not the apex predator of this planet, I think that's what people would be the most freaked out about, in my opinion. And then think about it like, okay, where did they come from? How long have they been here? Are they the ones leaving these UFOs behind? Are they still here? Are they in the water? Are they under the earth?
Yeah, I've heard that concept too, that there's a civilization within our planet or something like that.
It's scary, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking
I don't
freaky,
believe
dude.
that necessarily, but
The water one makes sense though.
yeah, I mean, I think that they use the water, the deepest depths of our water, to hide crafts and stuff like that and form bases and stuff. Like, there's just too much opportunities for life, in my opinion, out in the universe. Like, if you think about it, there's probably infinite planets. And you know what infinite means is there's infinite amounts of probabilities and likelihoods. There's probably people who look one shade off from me, or
So you're saying there's a chance lizard people are real then?
no.
Damn. You said infinite, then it's a no. Like, make a choice, Sam. Make a choice. But go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, there might be lizard people, but not on this planet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. It's really scary that this is out there. I think we could handle it as long as they didn't tell us, hey, we're an immediate threat. Like, they're an immediate threat.
If they did, like, hey, if that James Webb report's right and like something's heading towards Earth and course correcting itself, and what can we do? And honestly, I wanted to add to this part. Now, if you like, it's one of those things where if you, again, you tell people this and they get all freaked out and scared, right? I'm not sure, man. I kind of lost my train of thought there. It's crazy, but like, cause I was thinking about the lizard people thing you just said, and I was thinking like, damn, this guy said infinite, and literally, like, and he kind of like now I'm in ontological shock. But this is what I was trying to get at. If people are like scared that there's gonna be an invasion or they're kind of trying to take over, you know what the easiest time would have been to take over Earth? Before the 1900s. Right before we had weapons and atomic bombs and fighter jets
and reverse engineered
like
UFOs.
Yeah, maybe if you guys wanted to take over, like, this is why I don't think they're going to take over. If aliens were here to take over, I don't think they are, because
you think
1700s, you guys could have just came here and took us over like nothing, bro. You probably still can.
I have a question for you. So maybe there's a possibility that we're in communication with these aliens and they're not a threat. Like, they were actually on like the same technological plane, but they have advanced so much in their travel technology.
Yeah.
And we are the weapons threat to them. So they're kind of supplying us these UFOs and saying, supply us with weaponry.
Ooh.
Or technology. And
like AI. What if they don't have AI?
Yeah, what if we're on equal playing field technically, like if you were to just take all our inventions and put them in a pot, but there's our majority, just like travel and city and energy efficiency, and they've never thought about war and they've never heard of violence.
Okay, so what you're kind of, maybe I'm wrong here, but what you're saying is, what if their society took a different route instead of the atomic bomb?
Yeah,
their society took a route with like anti-gravity and traveling.
Exactly.
And we
was
took
all about exploring the stars instead of war after war after war that our world has been through.
That kind of coincides though with the future human aspect. What if in their timeline humans went a different route, and in our timeline we took the atomic bomb route? So they could come in like a frequency, they can come in and out of different timelines and be like, okay, well, this timeline invented the atomic bomb, and if they blow up Earth in this timeline, it affects everybody's timeline. We can't have them blowing up Earth because then it'll affect our Earth. I wonder if that could be the case too. Like, they are aliens, but they're not, but they are. See what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if if the way we treat Earth in this timeline would affect a different timeline. Like, they're like, hey, if we can't, if these guys blow it up, bro, we get blown up too.
It depends if you believe in timelines
and the multiverse and stuff.
Like, I watch too much Marvel to believe that's real, but
yeah, I mean, hey, you said infinite. I'm gonna keep going back to infinite.
That's like within our solar system. Like, the vastness of space is insane, Andrew.
I know it.
If it goes on for basically infinity. It would take multiple, like, thousands of lifetimes to travel here to halfway to the other side of the universe.
It almost seems like
And
it's just
it-
rendering. It
And
seems
it
like it's
might
rendering.
go on forever. You know? We don't know.
I can't even comprehend that.
Because our cameras cannot see that far. There's concepts that believe there is an end to our
Universe.
But
That's scary.
But
dude.
my thought is there's patches of black where
Like-
there is nothingness.
And so what? Like, is it rendering or is it just
No.
literally patches of black?
And then you enter into
Like a different.
like we're all one massive universe living. Maybe it is a timeline thing, but we're all attached in some way. So you pass through a black void, and then there's a whole nother universe that's almost identical to ours, but it's in the future.
And it keeps just going and going and going. Yeah,
Exactly.
that'd be cool. But hey, I mean, that's not out of the realm. If people were to say that, hey, that's stupid, that's not, because we don't know. And if it is infinite, technically anything's possible in an infinite universe. And I don't like when people make fun of the lizard people shit too. I'm sorry.
As stupid as
We're
it
talking
is,
about bubbles and shit, and now all of a sudden the lizard people.
I believe that you believe in it.
Yeah. Well, the Hulu people did too. That's why they put me in. They lumped me in with QAnon.
There's
Okay,
some
good job, guys. I mean, you did a good job. And now you're having me say words that are gonna get me flagged by YouTube. Not you, but like them. You know, I'm blaming them. But
It's really my fault,
but yeah, no, it's hot as fuck up here, guys.
It is.
Be careful if you're typing in Immaculate Constellation, because
don't be careful.
You know, go ahead, type it in, dog.
Test it out. I want to see how many people they can watch.
Yeah, everybody go in the comment section
Watch
and type
Walmart's
Immaculate.
gonna fire us for saying that they're in on the.
They're in on the Immaculate
release.
Constellation.
Yeah,
Hey, I mean,
I would believe it.
hey, there's nothing in an infinite universe. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's true. They might, and I mean, I don't, you know what I mean. But yeah, hey, that was episode 63, my
Hey,
fellows and ladies. Okay, what you doing? Hey, Sophia Falcone, what you doing? What you doing,
What
baby?
you doing? Catherine, what you doing?
Hey, Agatha, what you doing, baby girl? Come here. What you doing?
Give me a little smoochie.
Yeah, is this a wine mom show? What the fuck is this? Though, is it like
The first episode is actually them all being wine moms. No, the second episode is all them all being wine moms.
Hey, I could take an episode. I would literally grew up with a wine mom.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with wine mom stuff, but you know what I mean? Like, that's actually my first time getting drunk, was drinking wine with my mom. I don't know if she remembers that. She
Aw.
probably doesn't want me telling everybody that story, but first time I got drunk
how
was
old were
watching
you?
Pretty Woman. I was I think like a junior in high school.
Oh wow.
I was weak too. I got drunk off one glass. I don't think my mom thought I was gonna get drunk. Like, hey, you wanna...
I bet you faked it. Like you probably didn't. You were like, oh, I gotta act like I'm drunk.
so drunk, bro. Yeah, I probably, but because when you drink with your boys for the first time, I can't talk, bro. I can't breathe. You know, like, you're not
Hold
really,
me up.
yeah, hold me up, bro.
Hold my hair.
Yeah, and everybody's like, hey, dude, all you did was have like one sip of Mike's heart. You know, like, what are you doing? You had.
We all have a friend like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't that friend, but I do have friends that have done that. And it's cringe. I won't say them by name, Ben, but but I won't say it by name. But where I used to get sauced, dude. But yeah, that is episode 63. Me and Classicnarfer back again. You guys comment below, like the video, share the video, go on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, subscribe to this guy's channel because we have it in the description below. And until next time, peace.
Bye.